solo kill the Baron E and not get knocked down by a wall.
People without grappling hooks, what are they thinking?
Hello felines, in this video I will provide some tips and tricks for using Action's E, Heroic Swing. This ability is why I play Action, so that I can go whee! About half a year ago, Riot changed Action's E so that the swing duration is now indefinite rather than ending after 3 seconds. This allows Action to
dominate the jungle like Tarzan.
Action can now dominate the jungle camps way easier. For example, he can easily solo kill the Rift Herald.
Shadya would not approve of this act of vengeance, but she wouldn't approve of a lot of things.
Being at this spot also allows Action to solo kill the Baron, but it doesn't work every time because the Baron can stop our E, so this is not recommended. Luckily, because the Heroic Swing has a big radius, sometimes we can avoid getting knocked down by the Baron.
Oh yeah.
If we want to be more safe, we can do Baron by Eing here, but we will need someone else to tank the Baron damage. The reason why we E here when we're not solo killing the Baron is because a smaller swing deals more damage at the cost of being potentially airborne. Keep in mind that we must cast our second E immediately after the first cast in order to get this to work. We can also use Heroic Swing's indefinite swing duration to do other jungle camps as well. If for whatever reason we just want to steal the enemy's jungle buff at level 1, we can do that as well.
Just desserts, coming right up.
There are 2 spots for doing the dragons. This is the first spot, and this is the second spot.
Ha!
By the way, I found something funny in the practice tool. The Baron and the Rift Herald are together in the same pit. This makes me wonder, where did the Rift Herald go after the spawning of Baron Nashor? Did she migrate or is she actually somehow dead? What happened to her? I noticed that the raptors can seldom stop our E like this, but when it happens I just attack them normally.
Please subscribe.
Even though Action's ability tooltip says that he will get knocked off when colliding with terrain, this is actually not true. Eing at certain locations will allow Action to
Face through walls like the Flash.
Here are some common places where we can E and not get knocked down by a wall. It's better to go to the practice tool and develop some muscle memory first before trying them out in a real game.
We are not helpless. We are the ones who shape our destinies. Now let's go shoot these villains in the face.
If you want to main Action, the practice tool is your best friend. Just E around the map. Sometimes there are places where I think I probably cannot E there, but the hook ends up landing and I'm like, what? How is that possible? Action's E can also help us to
Be squeaky like Sonic.
After killing the enemy, sometimes we need to push the wave, recall, and return to lane ASAP. We can use E to help us do this more efficiently. Actually this is too far, I don't want to go back to lane anymore. The last tip I want to tell you guys about is that it's often more beneficial to E far away from us. We want to
Use her grappling hook like Rapunzel's hair.
By this, I mean we want to create big swings, but not always, because like many things in League, it really depends on the game, but big swings do really help in not getting knocked down by enemy champions and terrain. It can also help us move around the map easier.
It's important to stride into the wind so the cape flutters dramatically behind.
If you're a casual player, don't feel like you have to perfect every single E to be able to enjoy Akshan and make an impact in your games. Akshan is not those 450 Blue Essence champions. He is not easy to play. It's normal to fail if you're not a hardcore Akshan player. Just keep trying and know what the E ability is capable of, and eventually you'll get a feel for his E.
This cape is not up to Sentinel code, but neither is the grappling hook, nor the boomerang.
Now that we have cleared the hurdle of knowing where and how to use our E ability, we can combine E with our other abilities to make them work better. For instance, we can use E with our ultimate. Even though our E will not do any damage during the R channel, this combo allows us to reposition during our R channel so that we can better land our R. Heroic Swing is basically Akshan's core ability. Use it often and play around it.
Nice place. A lot of things to swing from.
And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Bye bye!